collection submitted by Rebecca Guth, a cathedral parishioner who couldn't make it here to be filmed on camera. I have been slowly awakening to the existence of privilege, particularly my own. For the past couple of years, I have been interested in the principles of minimalism and simple living, which is a trendy movement right now. It focuses on the idea of living with less, rejecting consumerism, and leaving high-stress jobs and over-busy lifestyles. And while I still embrace some of these ideas, I slowly came to realize that living this kind of life rests on a foundation of privilege. The majority of stories I read were from individuals who dumped six-figure jobs and large houses to become freelancers who do what they love, which requires resources that many people simply don't have. For families living in poverty, minimalism is an everyday way of life, but not in the trendy sense of the word. Working multiple jobs to feed and clothe a family is not an optional lifestyle. Living with less is a daily reality. This is one example of privilege, but there are so many more. To me, privilege is reaping benefits based on race, financial status, sexual orientation, physical or mental abilities, country of birth, or faith background. Privilege has given me the ability to apply for a job and never worry that my resume will be rejected because of an ethnic-sounding name. Privilege permitted me to marry the person of my choosing because that person is the opposite gender from me. It's the ability to visit nearly any drugstore and find the majority of skin and hair products work for my skin color and hair type. Privilege lets me walk freely wherever I choose without worrying whether there is a clear path for a wheelchair or an elevator to get me to the next floor. Privilege means it's unlikely anyone will refuse to let me on board on an airplane because of my faith as a Christian. These are obvious examples. Privilege gives me unearned advantages in ways I don't even notice most of the time. Beyond recognition of privilege, I struggle with what to do with it. Having privilege is comfortable. Talking about it is less so. It's so easy to be defensive, to argue that it's not my fault, or to remain silent, especially because I benefit from these privileges. But by continually reaping the benefits, I'm complicit in perpetuating the problem. Jesus eschewed worldly power and chose to hang out with people who lacked social privilege. And he reminded his disciples that the least among you is the greatest. I'm thankful for the Christ Church Cathedral community for calling out ways that I experience privilege and teaching me to be uncomfortable with it. More importantly, you're teaching me to do something about it.